Well, my first passion is basically anything visual, so that's why I decided to get into the field of graphic design, which I currently study at the Ontario College of Art and Design. It's been like a lifelong love. So that's what I decided getting into, but more recently I started working out, and the reason for why I started working out was I wasn't really confident in myself, so I was introduced to weights, and I just realized how weights could shape my body. And my friend introduced me to boxing, and right when I started doing combinations and just basic training, and I just really fell in love with it. Usually my days start at 7:30, and yeah, with any training regimen, you have to be conscious of your diet and what you're putting into your body, so that you could give all you could give, and then my training begins. If I'm not weight training that day, I'll usually go for a jog first, and I do some jump rope exercises, and it just really depends on the day and how much time I have to give.
When Harry puts his mind to something, he usually accomplishes what he wants to do. Of course, it might take him several years, but that's a different story.
After training, I'll go to school. Being a student and working a part-time job, I don't have a lot of funds to fund my hobbies. So I have to really improvise with the stuff I do. I do have a gym membership, but I can't afford the luxuries of having a personal trainer or even a boxing instructor. It's not exactly the cheapest of hobbies, because each class costs about $19. It's $270 for 15 classes.
I've known Harry for quite some time now. I'm his workout partner at the gym. He's a great athlete, and I think he has a lot of potential to become a great boxer.
For me, definitely school comes important first, and boxing is just a hobby, but it's basically what keeps me sane from long projects. Even though I don't have much money, I try to make use of what I have. So if the days are really nice, I'll go out and I'll run, I'll do some stairs, and I'll get my cardio in that way. Besides money, time is a big factor too, because I also work, I go to school, and I have to train. So allocating that time, usually what people would call fun, that time is sacrificed for training. When I come home from school, I usually try to devote some time to talking to my friends. If I'm not doing that, I'll be usually on the internet researching or reading about stuff concerning my current projects at school. Or if I'm not reading about that, I'll be reading about new supplements, new methods of training. Rest and sleep are essential. If I don't rest my body properly and rest my mind properly, I won't be prepared for the next day. So I go to sleep relatively early, around 10, 11-ish. That's pretty early for a university student. My end result of all this, at the end of the year, I'll be able to enter a boxing association for competitive means, where I would be paired up against people in my weight class and skill level. Yeah, and I want to win, and hopefully I'll get a good coach that would walk me through it, and I'm dedicated to this. It's totally worth it because I love it, and that's why I do it.